I'm Emily. I'm another junior taking APUSH this year. And APUSH is a really fun and fulfilling class. You're going to talk about a lot of interesting topics, and even if there's one you don't particularly like, the class moves pretty fast, so you'll be on to something you like more pretty quickly. That being said about the pace, though, it's really important to stay on top of reading on time and do it in full because it will really help you in the long run. Even if it becomes a bit much, it's a lot better than falling behind. It'll help you get the best grade you can, and it helps you get the most you can out of the class in general, which is really why you're here. It's really a class you should take if you want to commit to it and you want to be challenged, because depending on your learning style, it can be difficult. But if you use the resources Mr. Ford gives you, like the student folder is full of great stuff to study for, and if you stay on track, it'll make this a really rewarding class.
Hey, so I'm Spencer. I'm also a junior currently taking APUSH. APUSH is it's a good class. It's a fairly heavy workload. We get like 8 to 10 pages a night to read and take notes on, which can take a while if you're not paying attention, which is usually what happens when I do it. Oops. There's a lot of things that you can do to help yourself in APUSH. Look over the PowerPoints that he posts on Canvas for all of the chapters beforehand and then afterwards, just to make sure you know the material. There's a bunch of different resources for extra notes and materials. I use AP Notes, and I use that to supplement the notes that Mr. Ford gives us, and that has been super helpful. There's also some really good review videos like Crash Course and then Jost Productions, which is what Mr. Ford will tell you about at the beginning of the year. He also posts some preview videos, one for every chapter, which are all really nice. And then, so those are all reasons that you should take APUSH and all good things about APUSH. There's some bad things. I know me personally, I've been super overcommitted with clubs and extracurriculars, and it has been very busy and very stressful. But if you're not like that, then that's a good thing. And then also, if you don't read the chapter, bad things are going to happen to you. So read the chapter.
Hi, I'm Haley Perryman, and I'm a junior currently taking AP United States History. So some of my tips are you need to read the chapters and take notes. You probably have 2 chapters a week, which is an hour per chapter when you're taking notes. And don't take this class just so you can get the U.S. history credit over in 1 year. You're not going to do well if that's your goal. And don't just assume you're going to do well just because you love history. I love history, and it's been a struggle for me. So tests are really hard in this class, and you have very few grades, so a lot of the weight is on the grades. I have a study group that I do, and that's really helped me. And then also use different sources. I started off using the AMSCO review book, and that didn't really work, so I switched to Princeton, and that's helped my grade a lot. Also pay attention in class and take notes when Mr. Ford's teaching the material, and do group work when he assigns it.